What was wrong with gargantuan? I'm sure that will all be explained to you as soon as the grammarian comes up. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Very nice to see such a reasonable turnout tonight. Just a couple of housekeeping rules. Sorry it's late. A round of applause. Couple of housekeeping rules, please. First of all, emergency exits. If you should hear the fire bell, it won't be a pretend, won't be a practice, it'll be real. Out through the door there, it'll be a miracle. And there's the front door, the way you came in. Also, toilets, of course, are on one down there on the left-hand side and one straight across the lobby. And most important, please put your mobile phones on hold, or off, or silent. This is a pen which you must never ever hold whilst you're speaking, and it's going on its way to the President. On your chairs, you should have several pieces of paper, one of which has HOD agenda written on it. Comme ça. That means like this. I'd like to draw your attention, please. There were 6 speakers, but due to holidays abroad and various other things, we're now down to 4 speakers. So if you can see that Albrita, which had a blank, was in fact Dennis. If you'd like to fill that in so you're aware. Our timekeeper tonight is Tony. The first speaker, who is Nike, will now be our last speaker. No, we're still waiting to see if Martin's going to come. So you're still lost. Right. And the third speaker, Pinal, is unable to make it, so please cross that off. So we won't be having Ade doing that evaluation. The next speaker was Sonia Gonzalez. She can't make it either. So please cross that off. And the 5th evaluator for the 5th speaker, Denise, is now Seema. If you'll just turn over the page, the table topic evaluator, which is halfway down on your second page, is going to be Heather. So you now do have all the information, so when people come up here you will not hopefully be at a loss. Or if you are, I can't help you anymore. Okay, so there we go. We're now going to show you how well this evening is run, because we have lots of people who have lots of jobs that help the evening run absolutely fluently. And the first person that I would like to come up here to introduce you to would be our timekeeper, who will explain his role. Tony, hands together.
Good evening, everybody. How well do you think you are at time, estimating time? Okay, I'm going to do a little exercise here. I want everyone to close your eyes. And now I want you to start counting in your head. David, close your eyes. Looking straight at me. Start counting in your head to 60. And when you think a minute has passed, please raise your hand. We're going to find out how well you are, how good you are at estimating time. Because most people aren't as aware of time as they think they are. unless everyone's got their hand up, or people had an advantage. Most of the room had their hand up before 45 seconds. And a few people were just about right. Okay, we have many different people doing functionary roles in this club. We have obviously the video master, and we've got the topics master, and someone left some cakes on the desk, so I presume we've got a cake master now as well. I guess these are a present from there, I don't know. Now my role is to remind all the speakers how much time they've got and how much time they have left, and I do this with the aim of some various cards. So for the guests here tonight, on your agenda you can see here there's some timings on the left hand side of the piece of paper, and there are 3 times. On the right hand side, sorry. There are 3 times. So on the first speaker, for example, on Nike, it says 5, 6 and 7. And so what happens on 5, I hold up this card which says that Nike is sort of reaching towards the end of her speech. And sometimes it means you're able to work in the States as well. You get a green card. A yellow card means you need to start wrapping up now because you are getting towards the end. A red card, you missed the next game? No. It means you really need to start wrapping up. Because 30 seconds after this, your grace time is finished. And I've got a water cooker right there. And if you are still speaking after 30 seconds, you may get hit with a jet of water. If you want to find out if I'm joking, try me. Okay, and I'm just going to leave you with one other thing. There was a very wise Toastmaster once said, I don't remember where it is now.
Just refer to me.
No, me.
Okay. Yeah, a very wise Toastmaster once said about a speaker who had just finished his speech. He said, it was a very good speech, there was only one problem with it. And the speaker said, well, you didn't like it. He said, the end was too far from the beginning. And he said, well, what I mean by that is you need to be very aware of time and make sure you speak to time. So I hope you will take notice of that tonight. And I hand you back to your Toastmaster.
Thank you, Tony. Now we also have a video facility, so everybody standing up here gets video.